You can always look to your local police department to find men and women dedicated to protecting their communities. Donning badges and guns, and with incomparable training, the police undertake the stressful job of enforcing the law and keeping the peace. With a job that constantly puts them face to face with community threats both big and small, it's no wonder officers of the law often need to kick up their feet and relax. And recently, at the Sheriff's Department in El Paso County, Colorado, that's just what one retiring officer did. Deputy Tony Sherb was one of El Paso County's longest-serving officers. For 29 years, he worked for the 500,000-person county in the transport, traffic, and court departments. Eventually, the time came for him to hang up the old spurs, but during his last days at the office, he stepped into the elevator and did something few would expect. Alleged elevator malfunctions had been plaguing the El Paso Sheriff's Department. So to find out what exactly was going on, or if there was an elevator saboteur in the department, they set up some cameras inside of one. That's when Deputy Sherb entered the elevator, and he decided to have some stress-relieving fun with the camera. As he stepped into the lift, his phone began playing Salento's 2015 hit Watch Me, Whip Nay Nay. It was a track that might fit in at a club, but it was more than a little out of place in a sheriff's department elevator. Soon, Deputy Sherb was overcome with the uncontrollable urge to boogie down, and in the solitude of the sheriff department's elevator, he let the rhythm take over. These weren't 6th grade gym class dance moves he busted out either. He had flow, man. When Deputy Reed of Rural Enforcement Outreach stepped into the elevator, one would think that a man of Deputy Sherb's prestige would hit the pause button. Retiring from work, however, didn't mean he was about to retire his dance moves. Not to be outdone, Deputy Reed joined right in on the action. As the singer instructed the listener to do the stanky leg, the dancing deputies obliged, offering up their stankiest legs. Not bad, officers. The dance party stopped abruptly once Chief Deputy Evans, also known as Officer Wet Blanket, stepped into the makeshift club. The music volume dropped, and the prototypical, run-of-the-mill elevator small talk ensued. Right away, though, Chief Deputy Evans could tell something was amiss. Two Sheriff Department all-stars wearing up-to-no-good smirks on their faces? It won't take a Chief Deputy of Investigations to put those clues together. Still, as the Chief Deputy readied himself to leave, Deputy Sherb threw up a salute, standard protocol of respect for someone of higher rank. But you can just tell by the look on his and Deputy Reed's faces, they were readying themselves to dance again. In fact, not long after Chief Deputy Evans hit the high road, a school resource officer named Deputy Murphy entered the makeshift dance floor. And unlike the Chief Deputy before her, she was ready to bust a move like you wouldn't believe. As the music begged listeners to watch Me Superman, Deputy Sherb and Deputy Murphy whipped out their best dance moves. Deputy Sherb's Superman was such a thing of beauty that one had to wonder how long and how often he practiced it. Once again, the dance party hit a hiccup, this time when Sheriff Bill Elder entered. Maybe it was a good opportunity to stop anyway, they had been dancing for a while. But then, Sheriff Elder joined in on the fun. The dancing crew might have been a little nervous when their boss first entered the elevator, but it didn't take long for them to join in. By the end of the video, there was a 4-person troupe dancing, including officials of high rank. And the elevator entertainment had peaked. For 29 years, Deputy Sherb served El Paso County, and maybe this video was his way of giving back just one more time. As it was obviously staged, it seemed like he wasn't just having fun, but he was also giving his community something to remember him by, and laugh about.